Today is just a beautiful fall day. Wanted to show you our colors here in the Ozarks. And we had a bunch of rain the past week, so now it's a really nice dry day. 74 degrees, 75. So we just really try to get out and enjoy it while we can. And it's just been really a pretty fall. So anyway, on this video, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what's been going on in the market, in the real estate market in our area. And you probably already know it's a seller's market everywhere. But just kind of wanted to give you some insight on what's been going on since my last videos. I don't know if you saw some of the videos I made in the spring, you know, when the coronavirus first hit and nobody knew what to expect, or nobody knew what was going to happen, including me. I had no idea that the real estate market would just get so insanely busy. And I actually closed on all of my sales that I needed to close on for a whole year in just a couple of months. So I was just insanely busy through July and August, which has been great. So, you know, it's just a strange market where I think it's really pushing a lot of people out of the real estate market. And I'm talking about buyers, you know, under that 150 range. There's just nothing there to buy right now, even if you qualify. It's really tough for buyers in that lower price range. So, and those are the type of buyers I used to help out quite a bit. Now it seems, you know, our average sales are getting to be about 200 or so, 200 to 300. Anyway, I wanted to show you this little walk on our property. It's a pretty big hill, so the Ozark Mountains will get you in shape in a hurry, believe me. So I try to get out and walk every day, and I love being outside. And we have a lot of variation in our weather. We have cold weather, hot weather, rainy, windy, and then we have perfect days. But I try to get out every day just because I truly believe that helps you get acclimated to our weather, and you'll just eventually enjoy being outside. One thing that's helped me with that is my dog. And my dog gets me out no matter what. She's a very energetic Labradoodle. So we try to get outside as much as possible. And I bet you can tell I'm getting just a little winded. That's alright. It'll probably stop here. This is a pretty spot. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go over some numbers with you, so stay tuned. I have some market numbers for you in my pocket. I'm going to tell you about what's been going on. Alright, so I'm going to go over two areas with you guys. One's going to be Branson, the other's going to be Nixa. I work actually in both, around the lake, Branson, and then Ozark and Nixa. Don't really go any farther north than that because that's just a little out of my range. So comparing those two areas is going to give you an idea of like what's been happening. Okay, so Branson is a little bit slower. It's more vacation property, condos and such. But we saw just a real spike overall in our area in July. And we started to get a shortage in listings. And then, of course, that's when our buyers always come in right in the middle of summer. So in Branson, our average days on market used to be 180 days, 140 days. Usually 120 to 140 days, okay, on average. So now it's 80 days on market. So it's not as fast as some other areas just because we have some vacation properties and condos that take a little longer to sell. But still, a great market. The number of listings in Branson has dropped. Our inventory slowly dropped off since April, and now it's end of October, 1st of November. So together with this climb in buyers willing to pay near asking price, we saw this sudden change in July, and now is holding steady, the same kind of market through October. So it makes me wonder how much longer it's going to hold steady. It's going to depend on several things. I'd love to hear your comments below on what your market's like where you are. But from what I hear around the country, the real estate market is all a seller's market. So comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Our next market I wanted to go over is in Nixa. So I got to sell a home in Ozark, which is close to Nixa. Sold it in a day, which is very typical. I had like 3 offers in the first day, and you know, all kinds of people calling, just begging to see it. And it was just your standard 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. An investor bought it for almost full asking price. No inspection, no appraisal, which is great, right? So they took it. So Nixa, just been an insane market. You'll see all the lines here matching up, and you see those active listings popping up, and they're getting bought up as soon as they hit. You see all those lines matching up? So those active listings, as soon as they hit the market, they're getting gobbled up just in a day. Now look at the days on market. This is really crazy. It dropped drastically down to 0. 0 days, or 1, maybe 1 or 2. And that's been holding steady for the past 6 months. So, you know, any house in Ozark and Nixa, if you're wanting to sell quickly, I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a better time. Same with Branson, this whole area. If you guys are wanting to sell your house, I can't think of a better time. Just to give you an idea about what's going on in Ozark and Nixa, I sold a house to some friends of mine 3 years ago in Ozark, right close to the square. And this agent called me up just recently, a couple months ago, and she said, hey, I noticed this house you sold 3 years ago. Do you think your sellers actually want to sell? And I'm like, well, actually, yeah, they've been talking about it. I've been in touch with them. Let me give them a call. And I talked to my client, and they said, well, yeah, if they want to buy it, let's give them a price. So we gave them a price, and they gave us what we wanted, which we weren't totally expecting, but I kind of was expecting that. So anyway, yeah, days on market, hardly anything in that area. Now in our area, it's going to be more like, you know, depending on the property, the average is showing 80 days. I've seen some properties sell in a week or 2. Just if they're a standard 3 to 4 bedroom, simple house, they go really quick. Really quick. And a little bit of land, because everybody's looking for a little bit of land, right? So that's my little video for the day. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I talk all about Branson and the Ozarks and kind of what it's like living here. And I sure do enjoy it. And I try to tell other people, you know, exactly what it's like if you're coming to the area. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel there. And next time I'm going to go over how to ask about pending listings, because we know we have a lot of contingent offers out there where people have to sell their house. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. So how can you make a backup offer on these pending listings? I'm going to go over that next with you, okay? I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Get outside and enjoy it.